Hi everyone. I think you remember my last video about partner visas, and it has been a hit. A lot of people have seen that. So I decided to make one more video about partner visas. Now, you know that if you're invited to an interview, whether the sponsoring partner or the applicant are invited for an interview, that's not actually a very good sign. May mean that the case officer doesn't believe that the relationship is genuine and would like to test you and possibly the sponsor in different questions to see if you are in fact in a genuine relationship. So we had an interesting conversation with colleagues on LinkedIn, and one of the colleagues has shared the list of questions that his clients were asked when they got to these difficult interviews, and we all agreed that the questions were rather reasonable. Now, these are the 4 questions that you can be asked at an interview for a partner visa. What is your partner's favorite drink in the morning? For example, tea, coffee, etc. And how do they like it? For example, black, milk but no sugar, etc. Question 1. Question 2. What is your wife's hair color? Is it the original color or dyed? Describe your house's layout. For example, if I walk in the front door, how do I get to your bedroom? That was question 3. And question 4. Where do you keep the toothbrushes? For example, in a cup on the sink, hanging off a holder on the wall? Anywhere else? So these are the 4 questions for people who are allegedly living together. Now, of course, these questions would be different for people not living together. Now, we know that some people get married offshore in some cultures and then wait for an offshore partner visa and start living together later on when they come to Australia. Now, obviously, a lot of these questions you wouldn't be able to ask to people who have not yet commenced living together, but then it's going to be for people who are married but not living together. It's a little bit harder to get this partner visa. You'd have to be looking at other circumstances surrounding the relationship. What is the degree of emotional support? What is the degree of financial support? What is the degree of knowledge of family members, including older family members, about the relationship, etc. So all cases are different, all circumstances are different. Remember about that. I've shared some interesting insights about the 4 difficult questions. What is your favorite? My favorite one is about the house layout. Tell me, you enter your house. Where do you go? How do you get to your bedroom? Where are your toothbrushes? Very good questions to ask people who claim that they live together. And if they have not lived together, in fact, these people would easily fail answering those questions. They would get so confused when they give responses. And then you can try to match the responses of the sponsor and the applicant. So that's how a clever case officer would organize this. But remember, as I said, an interview happens when there is a problem. The case officer is not sure whether there is in fact a genuine relationship. But if your relationship is genuine, you have obviously nothing to fear of, because you know that your toothbrushes are there somewhere. You would be able to explain how you get to your bedroom and whether your partner's hair is dyed or not, and what's the original color. These are just samples. Of course, there may be many more questions, but the topic is interesting, of course. And of course, if you need a decision-ready, good application that would possibly preclude, or if not preclude, reduce the likelihood of an interview, because you would satisfy by the means of documentary evidence that you're genuine partners, you can always talk to me, book an appointment, and discuss how I can help in your partner visa journey. See you soon.